Hello, hello. Welcome to Celestial Waters. My name is Demi if you are new here. So we're going to hop right into it. This is going to be a spirit baby reading for you guys. Some of you could be huge fans of Spirited Away. You could have recently watched that animation. For others of you, you could already have children who really love anime and basically like the old school type of anime that maybe you would have grown up with. That's coming through as significant. So we're going to hop right into it. And what messages need to be coming through for the collective? We have here. There may be like a significant scene as well that you love watching that really like, it's like it touches your heart. Maybe it always makes you tear up. And for some of you, it could always make you cry. There could be a certain scene that you always watch, or it could be a scene that keeps popping up on your socials when you go on YouTube, TikTok, that sort of thing. But we have here a 10 of Hearts. And this is that demon that gets freed. I believe it's the demon that comes in and it's like massive and dirty and it's got loads of stuff wedged within it. I think at some point it has like a bike. There's a wedge within it that gets pulled out. But that's what is coming through with this scene here. I feel like you guys have been doing a lot of work on your energy field, a lot of releasing of baggage, going through your last suitcase. Where it's saying your last suitcase of crap that was passed down to you from your ancestors. Maybe this was your parents, your grandparents, your great-grandparents, they're saying. But you're at a 10, you're at a completion. And now your heart is going to be feeling a lot lighter. They're bringing up the heart weighing lighter than the feather, you know, with Mayat. And like the scales of justice. So justice is entering your life. And this is going to be in the form of a spirit baby coming through for a lot of you, coming through Earthside. And we also have, we have a yes. Love that. I forgot I have a yes and a no that's in this deck because they were blank. So I was like, let me just write something on them. So I wrote a yes. So there's that confirmation. Yes. A lot of you are about to be conceiving a child. This is your justice. For others of you could already be pregnant. You could be in your first trimester. We have here. I forget their names. It's really going to annoy me. They're like, they're soulmates. They're from the same soul tribe. We have the Queen of Hearts. So this is that confirmation for you and your divine counterpart that you come from the same soul tribe. Is it Haku? I forgot her name. Some of you guys could be being very mindful of what you were eating at present. Others of you could be craving like carbs and carbs and carbs and carbs. Maybe that's something that you're going to crave when you are pregnant, like lots of carbs, particularly like rice, white rice and like breads. Maybe it's like certain carbs that you actually would try and avoid or stay away from. That's coming through is very significant. But you guys could be having dreams of your spirit baby visiting you in the astral. And it's like they're consoling you within your dream. So maybe where you guys have stresses in your human life could be to do with finances. Maybe you're just having those natural fears that people do have when you are about to be bringing a child into your life. Because obviously that's a huge life changer. That's going to completely change your external reality. You could be having those natural fears. And it's like your spirit baby is coming into your dream state and trying to console you that everything is going to be okay. Like you've got this. We have here, this is when she is feeding him. And you know, when he's a dragon, there's a lot of powerful dragon energy that is surrounding humanity right now. So I wouldn't be surprised if you guys are literally seeing dragons or you're just tapping into that energy too. But you could be being visited by dragons within the dream state as well. Some of you could be seeing them within the clouds and in the sky. They love to show human beings that they're around you and they're watching you and they are protecting you in that way when you see them in the clouds, like a shape of a dragon. They're also connected to fortune. So I do believe that there's going to be a break coming through. I'm hearing a break. So this is some form of money. So maybe you're about to be getting a pay rise. You're going to be noticed at work for the efforts you've been putting in. Others of you could be about to be getting a job, a new job. For others of you, you could be like an entrepreneur. You have your own business. So more clients will be coming in. But there is fortune. They're showing me gold that is surrounding you when it comes to your money, when it comes to your career. Again, there's something to do with food, like right now, food that you were eating. Like right now, they wanted me to share with you guys, I'm on a juice cleanse. So maybe some of you want a juice cleanse. You could have recently taken herbs that release heavy metals from your body. You could have recently done that. And then we... she's eating again. It's all the scenes where she's eating. So those of you who are about to be pregnant, you're going to be eating non-stop, but it's going to be like stuff you would normally avoid. You're like, do you know what? I don't care. I'm gonna give in. But you won't be overboard with it, but you will be craving like carbs and sugar and stuff like that. I feel like some of you, particularly those of you that are in ingredient house, you prefer to make stuff up yourself instead of buying like loads of processed crap and snacks. You're going to be like making loads of stuff and putting it away in containers and putting it in the freezer. So you know that it's there when you do have these cravings because you are going to be having them a lot. Some of you could love eating, I don't know what it is. It's like this sweet I used to eat when I was a child, but it's like really squishy on the outside. It used to have like this sugary pink sugar on the outside. It was kind of like a marshmallow, but it wasn't. And when you bit into it as well, it was like a lighter pink colour. They're showing me that sweet. I forget what it's called. I'm hearing bonbon, but it's not bonbon because bonbons were like harder. But that's coming through as significant. And you see here, I feel like there's a lot of anxiety, anxiousness. You're worried about something within life, within this human realm that you're currently going through. I do feel like it is connected to finances and it is connected to money. For others of you, it's literally just adding another child into your family or having your first child, because it's a big thing. You need to remember that's very, very natural, and it will kind of throw your nervous system out of whack. So you don't want to be beating yourself down about that. Have grace. Give yourself some grace. Pour into yourself. Go out in nature. See issues in nature. Connect with Mother Earth. Connect with the trees. When you can, spend some time in meditation and spend some time alone. Do that. Because they keep saying pour into you, bring your energy back to yourself. Whereas in the past you would have been quick to extend your hand, particularly when you were in this energy. If somebody else was down and out, you were like, oh, I know how that feels. I mean, it was like a natural, you just naturally wanted to help them. But now you're going to be like more selfish when it comes to your energy. You see here, her hairband is kind of glowing. It almost looks like an orb. Some of you guys could be seeing pink orbs everywhere. Right, can I get some messages from this deck, please, Spirit? Some of you guys could really enjoy eating, is it s'mores? You know, in the US where you guys have the biscuit and then you have the chocolate and then you have the marshmallow after you've like kind of like heated it up on the campfire. That's coming through as significant. Maybe some of you guys enjoy doing outside activities, like outside adventures. Some of you guys could have been in the Scouts or the Brownie, something like that when you were a child. And this child is going to be following in that footstep. They're going to love to be outside. They're going to need to be outside because they have a lot of energy. We have initiation and the Count Saint Germain. There's a lot of healing that is going on within you right now. And you see he's glowing. There's like this purpley pink colour that is coming from him. So I do feel like there's a lot of pink within your aura. I wouldn't be surprised because there is a blessing that is about to be coming in that your spirit baby is helping you with. So you could be dreaming of your spirit baby, and maybe it's like a few of them. You could have a few spirit babies that are around you. Maybe some of you 4, and they're all giving you a gift. But I feel like there's a lot of pink within your aura because pink is connected to attraction. It's connected to you being magnetic, and that's the energy you're about to be stepping into. Some of you guys could be having dreams of like swirly staircases and like these huge massive doors, and when you open them there's like maybe like a bit of water that flows out. Dreams like that. What else, Spirit? Saint Germain, Ascended Master, could well be around you, sending you a lot of healing energy at present to help you release this anxiety that you've been feeling. And it is, again, there's something going on within your life that is causing the anxiety. Like, it isn't like it's unwarranted, it's just come out of nowhere. You're just being silly. You're not being silly. There's an ancestor coming through strongly saying, you're not being silly. They may have called you a silly Billy when they were Earthside. We have to look out. Yeah, so there's a necessary destruction, a tower moment that's just happened. I feel like this would have just happened. You could be seeing the number 17 everywhere, and it's like now you're like, because of all this fire and this chaos and this destruction, you're looking out and you're like, oh my god, what's next? There's something else going to come in that I'm going to have to deal with. Am I going to have to fight another battle next? No, because you've just gone through your last suitcase of crap that you've been clearing. This can also be you just looking out of the world right now. You're like, do I actually want to bring children into this world? If your soul promised the Most High God and the Most High God promised you would be having a certain amount of children in this world, and you wrote this in your soul's contract, then that's likely it's going to be happening when you're Earthside. Obviously, when we're Earthside, we have free will. We can choose, actually, no, I don't want to be doing this. No, I don't want to be taking this path. But you guys aren't doing that. Now, even though we're in this chaos, we're in this war, we're in this division, you're like, right, no, I'm going to be bringing God's greatest gift here. I'm going to be bringing this bundle of joy into this world, this purity and this innocence here, because this world needs it. That's how you're seeing things now. Whereas maybe in the past, or even the most like recent past, you could have been like, oh my god, I can't bring children into this world, I can't bring children into this realm. There is a spiritual war going on, but there's also an awakening going on. There's a huge ascension going on. More and more people are remembering who they are and having that remembrance of the fact they are literally a soul. And this isn't new to them. They're being a human being, this earthly realm is nothing new. What else, Spirit? So there's going to be a lot of gifts, a lot of spiritual inheritance that's coming in for people who have stood up and claimed their crown, claimed their anointing. We have loving elementals. You are destined to be a parent, a mother or father. You are destined to have this child and be bringing them through. They're very, very gifted, very connected to the elementals, very connected to magic. They're going to be powerful alchemists. Like, literally, like, they can snap their fingers. They can, like, think of what they want, snap their fingers, is right there. They're bringing up a movie that I watched when I was a child. Like, it's so, so old. It's called Spy Kids. But it's the old one they're bringing through. And I remember within that movie watching it when I was younger. And they would literally, like, have this pack. It was like food, and it would be like a McDonald's order though, and it would just be like this pack, and they would put it in the microwave. They would press a button, and they'd be like ding, and then like that McDonald's meal would then just appear and be ready. But essentially, we have that now. If you think about it, like, we're in that time now in 2025 that I'm recording this. Do you know what I mean? But there's something about this child who's going to be bringing the future with them. I mean, children are the future, but it is connected to technology. They're going to be bringing the future with them. And it's technology that is intertwined with the Most High, with the sun's energy, with solar energy. So maybe they're going to be working with the fact we can use the sun's energy more and more for free energy. You could also be seeing like golden orbs around you as well. Some of you guys have about 3 or 4 spirit babies that are around you that you're destined to be having Earthside. Others of you could already have a few children. What else, Spirit? We have balance. Yeah, this is what you're working on right now. Balance and justice. You see the scales? Justice is coming into your life. You're going to have more control of the steering wheel. You're moving yourself into that front seat. And being like... I've been showing someone who was like, all right, Jesus, take the wheel, and you kind of stepped back and you got into the back seat. But then Jesus was driving like a madman and you were like holding on for dear life, like, what the fuck is going on? It's like you're now like, right, okay, Jesus, I'm ready, move aside. And you're taking control of the wheel again. You guys could be seeing scrolls everywhere, like ancient books. Maybe you come across a book that really helps you on your spiritual journey. It could be a book that you've already read before. And you come across it again, you're like, oh my God, how did I forget about that book? Like, it literally changed my life. It could have really helped you when you were in a very, very dark place, when you're going through a dark night of the soul, and you thought you were never going to see the light again. Like, life wasn't going to get better again. There's something about a book that's very, very significant. It could be one that is similar to The Secret. Like, the cover could be similar because The Secret, it has like gold and red on the cover. You see here with the scrolls, they're like gold, but the ribbon is red. And some of you guys will be seeing the justice sign everywhere. The sign of Libra everywhere. What else, Spirit? They want to get some spirit baby signs for you guys. We have a grasshopper. So you could be seeing grasshoppers everywhere. When you are watching spirit baby readings as well, you could be noticing the grasshopper keeps coming out for you. And you know, grasshoppers, they make that intense buzzing that literally like gets into your psyche when you hear it, particularly when there's loads of them at one time doing it. It's a confirmation you've moved on up to a higher vibration. And I feel like you are more in tune to the vibrations and the frequencies that you exist on in any given moment, because we're constantly fluctuating and moving between different vibrations, right? You have blue. So you guys could be seeing the color blue everywhere. Blue is connected to the throat chakra. Also could be connecting for some of you guys having a baby boy. What else, Spirit? But with this next spiritual awakening, you're not going to be holding back when it comes to your throat anymore. When it comes to you telling your truth and your story. I'm hearing respectfully. You're going to be doing it respectfully, but you ain't holding back. We have frog. You guys could be seeing frogs everywhere. Frogs are connected to fertility. What else, Spirit? You know, like with the frog that turns into a prince. I'm just being shown a frog that's turning into a prince. So that's connected to magic as well. That's coming through an alchemy. Again, some of you could be destined to have a little boy. They do say with women, in order to have a son, she has to commit alchemy. Because everything starts out as feminine. Everything starts out as woman. We have Daisy. You guys could be seeing daisies everywhere. What else, Spirit? For those of you that are going to have a little girl, the little girl is going to be very, very pretty. Like, that's a word people are going to use to describe this little girl. But she's very pretty. She's very pretty. Even if you have a boy, they could be on the more prettier side. Maybe it'll be that boy that has like a lot of hair, like a lot of beautiful curls, and you don't want to cut it. You can't bring yourself to cut their hair. So some people could like get confused and think you've got like a little girl, but it's a little boy. We have stork. I love seeing the stork in a spirit baby reading. It's a powerful omen that your spirit baby is coming earth side. Look out for signs within the clouds. But you could be seeing storks everywhere. What else, Spirit? We have Kitty. Some of you guys could be cat lovers. You could have a cat yourself. But that's that divine feminine energy that you are connecting to. This is the thing, to be that true alchemist and to pull things from the spirit world, you do need to be tapped into the womb, and you do need to be tapped into that divine feminine energy. But it's like that black cat, that Kali Ma energy, the dragon. The dragon is coming through very powerfully. We have the dragon coming through before. Is he an air dragon as well? It's given air dragon and a water dragon. So these could be dragons that you guys have connections with. And then this one here is the fire dragon. So it's like all the elements that are coming through with the dragons. But do look out for seeing symbolism that is connected to dragons. Again, they're connected to fortune. They're connected to protection. It's like a mystical, otherworldly protection that you guys do have right now. And remember, when you have these stresses, these worries, these fears, they're not too big for the Most High. They're not too big for your ancestors. Tell them. Ask them for help. Ask them for that divine intervention. Sweets. You could have a sweet tooth. I was seeing sweets earlier in the reading. They're saying bonbons, so somebody could love bonbons. Now I'm seeing Werther's Original, like the toffee sweet. And I'm also being shown, you know, like in the UK, if you go away like on a staycation on holiday to like Cornwall, somewhere with like a beach, you'd always come back and bring back rock for your friends. They're bringing up the sweet, the rock. They're bringing that up. It's like a kind of like the minty flavour is coming through. So maybe some of you guys really love eating rock. What else, Spirit? And you know, it's like always stripy. It has the different colours. They're also bringing through that sweet that Ross eats in Friends. I've never tried it. I forget what it's called. But he loves this stuff that I think he gets it as well when he goes away, and he brings it back, and he's like offering Phoebe some, and she tries it and she's like, like chewy, like it doesn't stop. But bringing that up from Friends, so maybe you watch Friends. We have here bumblebees. Very sacred vibration. Another confirmation you have moved up into a higher vibration. You are doing it. Keep on with your spiritual discipline, the work you've been doing on yourself, because it is working. Because sometimes you can be doing the work and you can be there like, well, what am I actually doing though? It's actually working, because things may not be moving in your external reality, but I can guarantee your ancestors, your spiritual court, they are getting to work. If things are very, very slow, that may be the spirit of delay. So you want to be rebuking and banishing. Remember to pray. Please don't underestimate the power of prayer and fasting. Fasting is very, very powerful. Obviously, for those of you that are already pregnant, don't be fasting. We have bluebird. So you guys could be seeing bluebirds everywhere. Or like hearing birds, you could feel very, very cool to just listen to like frequency music, although that kind of music, background music, that has like birds chirping, like some sort of Amazon forest music is coming through there. I want to get some messages from this deck here for the collective. Some of you guys could have a baby name on your baby's name list that starts with a K. I'm hearing Kira. Being shown Keira Knightley. Maybe some of you guys resemble her, or you love like the movies that she's in, like Pirates of the Caribbean. We have Bend It Like Beckham is coming forward. There's like old school stuff that is coming forward right now, like programs, movies. Bend It Like Beckham. I went to the cinema to watch that when I was a kid. We have Night's Vigil. Prepare and get ready. Yeah, prepare for your justice. Prepare for your spirit baby coming through Earthside. Prepare for this abundance and this light that wants to be streaming into your life. Archangel Michael is around you. You guys could be seeing swords everywhere and shields. You're also being asked to put on your spiritual armor. Very, very important to be wearing your spiritual armor right now. Some of you guys could be having dreams or a literal vision of you seeing an angel. They're going to be huge and they're wearing all armor. But angels, every time I've seen an angel, that they are massive and it's overwhelming. I'm like, what the heck? I don't know why people like see them as these cuddly, like fluffy bunnies, love and light. Like angels are terrifying when you actually see one and you're in their presence. What else, Spirit? Some of you guys could be Christians, or you come from a Christian faith. Or there's just a lot about the Christian religion that you respect. You may not actually walk within that religion. We have Jesus and Mary Magdalene, after I said that, shared mission, divine counterpart. So this is that confirmation for those of you who are with your person. This is your divine counterpart. Birds of a feather flock together. You are one and the same, but you're also different. Like you go together very, very well. On an energetic level, you mesh and you go together very, very well. It's like the songs of your souls, they just harmonize perfectly. Some of you guys are maybe about to be meeting this person. Within 9 months of you watching this, that's for someone. You're going to be meeting this person, your divine counterpart, and you will be in a connection. For someone, 9 months is coming through is very significant. For a lot of you, you're already with your person. We have enlightenment. Continue to grow. Yeah, continue doing the work you're doing. It is working. Look at this. Look at this magic that's happening right behind you over here in the ethers, in the spirit. It's about to be coming through and pouring into the physical. Please don't give up. And when you do have these anxieties and you're feeling very anxious, this is what they want you to do. When you can, take time to pour into you. Because every single human being, we have healing abilities. We have the abilities to rejuvenate ourselves and heal ourselves. So lay hands on yourself. Pray for yourself. Something about hair growing. Maybe some of you guys are trying to grow your hair. We have the open door, Christ within you. Look at that. You got the dove and you got the rainbow. That's God's kingdom. That's God's door that's about to be opening for you. And when I was being shown a dream, some of you guys could be having where there's these huge, massive doors that open and then kind of like this water, this stream flows out. It's like that's what's behind the door. That's what's about to be coming into your physical reality. You could be seeing rainbows everywhere. Maybe you're seeing white birds, like white doves as well. Some of you guys could be 32. What else, Spirit? Do the collective need to hear in this reading? We have Mama, Daddy, the rocket ship of love is getting ready for takeoff. Are you ready for this super fun ride? Buckle up. So for a lot of you, this spirit baby, they're coming through. And when they do come through, it's something about your life that just moves very, very fast after that. Or it's like it's moving too fast for you and you want to slow it down. But I feel like every parent will kind of have those feelings when their child is growing. Like you're literally 1 minute they're newborn, the next they're a toddler. You're like, what the hell? Where did the time go? Like that's what's going to be going on with you. You're going to be wanting to like stop and keep your family in a certain time. And maybe you'll be there. You're going to be that person whose camera roll is going to be full of their child. I'm seeing more like the videos and being shown real. So maybe some of you guys will have social media and will share your child on social media. That's for some of you. Others of you won't want your kid anywhere near social media. But it's like you're going to keep replaying like a certain point. It is given like between the newborn and the toddler stage. Like that's when you're going to realize I prayed for this. Like I've seen this vision. You're going to be in a certain moment where it's you, your partner, your children. You're like, there was a time where I prayed for this. There was a time that I literally had a vision that the Most High said, this is going to be your life at this point down the line. And now it's here. But you're going to want to stay there and kind of stop time and be in that moment forever. That's what's coming through. I feel like another one flew out. No, it didn't. We have here, Mama, Daddy, I asked about your Akashic records and Archangel Metatron says there's no need to worry. You're exactly where you're meant to be at the exact right time. I know that's so annoying to hear, particularly when you're like, let's imagine you're in a job you don't want to be at. You're living in a place you don't want to be living at. You just want to move. You don't want to be hearing, well, you're exactly where you need to be at this time. But I do feel like a lot of you are surrendering more to that and to divine time and having patience. But your Akashic records is coming up to the point where there is a huge life-changing blessing that is going to be coming in. For a lot of you, this is going to be you getting pregnant. It's going to be conceiving, having this child come through. Some of you, it will be you meeting your person first, your divine counterpart, twin flame or kingdom spouse. What else, Spirit? Thank you. We have, Mama, Daddy, I send you feathers and coins all the time. Just to let you know that you're safe and I am always with you. So you guys could be seeing feathers and coins. You could be finding mummy. You could be finding money. I said mummy. So this could be for the women, those of you that are watching. You could be noticing that you're finding money everywhere. That your luck is going up. And it would trickle in a little bit. And then it's like, boom, everything happens and it moves very, very fast. Gonna get some Spirit Baby poems. They want a poem from this deck first. Okay, one poem from this deck, please, Spirit. For the collective, what do they most need to hear right now? Thank you. We have, transformation is at the end of the station. Just keep moving. Your train can't be missed. It has your name on its list. God has saved you a seat. All you have to do is believe. Dreams come true when you have faith in you. All aboard the Hogwarts Express. You'll find only magic lying ahead. Grab your wand, tap into your gifts. It's by design. Your train cannot be missed. There's something that's about to be entering your life, coming in. This is for you. It's a blessing. It's for you. It can't be missed. You know, sometimes people will say like, if something's for you, it won't pass you by. Yeah, but sometimes in this earthly realm, people can miss out on opportunities. People can miss out on blessings that were actually for them. Maybe they believe it's too good to be true. Maybe they haven't finished doing that work and completely opened themselves up, and they kind of self-sabotage. They can fall back into old patterns that they thought that they had overcome, like that sort of thing. But like this blessing coming in, it's not going to pass you by. You're not going to be like, oh yeah, that's not going to happen. That's not for me. You're going to be like, thank you, universe. Thank you, spirit. I accept. Like, that's what's about to be happening. Let's get some spirit baby messages. Some of you guys could be hearing trains, seeing like trains and like train stations everywhere, because you're about to be moving on to that next station. God station. Pop goes the weasel. I love to tease my brothers and sisters. Some may be conceived by different misters. My feet may be prone to blisters. I'm always breaking in new shoes. I could be an NBL player or work in construction as a bricklayer. One thing's for sure, I need to be out the door. Always on the move, like I've got something to prove. You gotta grab life by the balls. I really don't like shopping malls. Mum and auntie will be dragging me around, kicking and screaming too. I'm noisy when not in the mood. Usually this is when mum gives in to naughty food. So some of you guys, you could be with a partner who is an athlete, or they could just be obsessed with a certain sport that is coming through there. They could play it as a hobby. Others could work in construction. But this spirit baby, again, they're confirming that message. They need to be outside. They have a lot of energy. They're going to be like that wild child, always on the move. Some of you could already have children by a past relationship. What else, spirit? I feel like for those who are about to conceive, or when you are getting close to this child coming through Earthside, you could feel really cool to be watching certain cartoons, animations, anime films that you watched as a child that brought you like a lot of warmth. We have unicorns and fluffy bunnies. My personality is cheeky and funny. Charity shops and hand-me-downs. When I dress myself, I look a right clown. But it turns everyone's frown upside down. A ray of sunshine, Grandad calls me. I could play the main role in a movie. Always putting on a show and ever so groovy. I'm being shown a stereotypical, like, British lad. Like, he's got, like, a skinhead. He's got, like, blue eyes, a cheeky little face. I'm being shown that as coming through for someone. So maybe that's what your child will look like. You could be from the UK. But it's giving like a lad energy that is coming through with like the group of the boys here. Some of you guys, your granddad, you could be very fond of your granddad and your granddad to you. Like a lot of adoration and love between you, a lot of warmth. And your granddad's going to play a huge role in your child's life. Some of you could be seeing unicorns or bunnies everywhere. We have Egyptian eye, supernatural disguise. Look out for the scarab beetle. The Mummy movie comes to mind that speaks of an ancient curse, broken by one true love. Only God can write this stuff, or those that can channel divine lines. I got mine, the script was delivered right on time. A significant role I will play to bring in a brand new day. So Egyptian past lives is coming through. This could be where you and this child had very, very significant past lives. It's like it's where it solidified your connection, and you've been choosing each other like ever since to be born into the same family. It's given like it's always relative that they're choosing to be born, but in like past lives you could have been like sisters, brothers, cousins, like whatever. Or maybe it switched and you were their child, you know, that sort of thing. But the Mummy movie could be a favourite of yours. Again, this is confirming divine counterparts. This could also be what a lot of you guys would be drawn to watching, like a lot of rom-com, romance kind of movies. Even those of you that have already met your person. It's like kind of pulling you into this lovey-dovey attraction energy. And again, I'm being shown the pink within the aura. Any more? Thank you. We have 1717. Mummy, daddy, you are a dream. Such a gentle heart that many have tried tearing apart. This is what they don't understand. Purity isn't weak, just as innocence isn't naive. God will always defend the kindness of man. A cold, detached heart knows not of courage or real strength. This test has been an unpredictable length, which you have passed by not blocking your heart. Powerful activations will begin to start. Carry on playing your part. I'll be with you soon around the new moon. So some of you could be seeing 17 everywhere, 1717, which is connected to you honing your magic, and that you're about to be stepping onto that timeline. So another confirmation, and I'm being shown the rainbow in like my third eye that's coming in for a lot of you. And it's a testament to the work that you've been doing and how you've pulled yourself up from literally hell. You walked out those the steps of hell, and you walked up to heaven, or created heaven on earth for yourself. Anything else, Spirit? Some of you guys could be noticing a lot of shifts and changes that have been happening for you around this eclipse season, this full moon, this eclipse season. But obviously this reading is timeless. But when you're watching it as well, you could have just had a significant new moon. And this child could well be conceived around a new moon or born on a new moon. But obviously with a new moon, that's like this door that's been opened, this new door that's opening for you. It's that nod and that confirmation. Yep, you've pulled yourself up to this destined timeline. And things are going to be moving faster. You're going to be noticing that you're not passing up opportunities, whether you're doing this consciously or unconsciously. Anything else? No. So that's all the messages coming through. I hope that did resonate with someone out there. If you want a personal spirit baby reading, my website information is in the description below. But I'll see you in another video.